Alright, is this working alright? I think it is. Hello everybody! This is Beaner4657, or I guess Ben, is now I'm calling myself. So anyway, this is Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, and if you're a long-time watcher of my videos, on both channels I guess, you probably know that I've done this LP already, sort of, up to a point, but then I had to stop through a combination of a lot of annoying factors. So I recently got this on the Wii U Virtual Console, and I decided, hey, maybe I can give it another shot. But I actually went and beat the game first, so like I know what I'm doing this time. So yeah, so this is gonna be my second time playing through the game all the way through, and now I have a little bit more of an idea what I'm doing. So let's just get started, because I love The Legend of Zelda, and I'll get back to Okami later. There's just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of new games coming out this year, and I have to admit, I've been like taken up in the whole craze, like with Hyrule Warriors coming out, and Smash Brothers for 3DS and Wii U. It's just a whole lot of stuff is going on now. So, and I'm kind of getting swept up in the whole craze of that. So I'm sorry if it's coming through the microphone as well. I'm going to try and sync it up as best I can so it's not as noticeable. But let me just turn it down just a little bit. Oops. Sorry if you heard that. Also, the video might look a little bit different than my others. I'm basically trying something else to see if I can get it to look a little less blurry. Good morning, Master Smith. So this game actually starts up a lot like A Link to the Past, only this time Zelda comes to you in person, and instead of an uncle, you have a grandfather who is Master Smith in Hyrule. And you actually see the king in this game. And no, I'm not talking about the king from like Wand of Gamelon and Faces of Evil. I'm talking like the actual king of Hyrule, but I can't really remember what his name is. So we just go over here and walk downstairs. Let me check something. Okay, I was just checking because when I was getting out of bed, I thought the controls were a little bit delayed, but I guess I was just holding them down before I could actually move. Hey Ben, Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you join her, blah blah blah. Yes, I would like to do that. Yay, we got the Smith Sword, so we can't lose that. And we have to deliver it to the King of Hyrule, because this is the sword that's going to be presented to the winner of the tournament that's going on at the festival. This 20 rupees, that's great. And then we can get some other stuff in here. We got 5 rupees, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I don't know, the dialogue in this game is really weird. Alright, so let's just get moving on. And we'll go and join up with Zelda here. Hurry, let's go. Zelda acts kind of weird in this game, like, it's only in the beginning, like at the end of the game she acts like a little bit more like competent and an actual princess, but here she just acts like a really dumb kid. So this is Hyrule Town. Hyrule Castle Town. Also at the resolution this is set to, you might notice a little bit of blurriness when the screen scrolls. It's just because like it's not 100% optimized like this, but this is the only way I can record my Wii U, sadly. So basically the object is just to go around talking to Zelda a bunch of times. There's a storyteller here we should stop and listen to. Oh, I wonder what's over there. It's like... I don't know, like the first time I played this I thought Zelda had like some sort of like attention disorder or something. And there's a bunch of other little kids here. I've never seen the Bikori before. Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who won this year. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is actually kind of important. We have a winner! You won the grand prize in the drawing. Okay. So we got a heart-shaped stone, which is really a heart container. A big gem, which is actually worth 200 rupees. And a shield, which is very important. Protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing though, it's so tiny. There actually is another shield you can get, but it's basically the exact same... It basically serves the exact same purpose and it's the exact same size as this one, so even though it's called a small shield, it's really only called that for plot purposes. So anyway, the kids are out of the way, so we can go north. And these two girls we'll be seeing much later in the game. When I saw them in like the actual story, I was like, wait, those two kind of look familiar. And then they were telling me that they came to Hyrule Castle Town for the festival. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, you guys were there. For some reason, the Business Scrub's sprite changes when he shoots nuts. That's because like usually they're not supposed to be standing out like that. They're supposed to be like sitting in the grass, but he's not in the grass, he's in the stone, so it looks a little weird. But this is the only one you see on stone. Don't be such a pansy, Zelda. We got stuff to do. So anyway, let's go to Hyrule Castle and see what's going on up here. Preparations for the award ceremony come along nicely. So we need to talk to this guy. Yeah! Who is that? That's someone from Majora's Mask. Oh yeah, that's the voice of the postman from Majora's Mask. So this is Potho. Even though she says prepare for the ceremony, she really doesn't really do anything, and she's already like, you know, dressed for it. So I don't really know what she does, but anyway, we're gonna sit here and watch. Do you know about that sword, Ben? It is called the Bikori Blade, and it locks much evil sealed away in that chest. The Bikori Blade is sacred among the people in Hyrule. The legend has it that long ago the Bikori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. Touching it. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a great prize, but whatever. So anyway, that's the King of Hyrule, and I can't remember his name, but he does have a name. It's something weird. It's like King... something like that. And that was the Happy Mask guy from Majora's Mask. Oh shit, he's gonna try and steal the Bikori Blade. Oh wait, that's right. He won the sword fighting tournament, even though he's a sorcerer. I know you guys probably already know this, but that's Body. I like how Link puts up a shield there. He's like, oh Jesus. MJ, there was nothing in there about a rabble of monsters? What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry, I can take my time searching for it. Alright, see ya. Well, that was fun. We're already at 10 minutes, but we have infinite time, so I don't give a crap. I like how the king has a picture of himself on the stained glass window over there. Hello. Okay. Oh, Ben, you're awake. Are you feeling alright? Alright, whatever. Alright. It is as you have heard. The sorcerer named Body is cursed by fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we have the sacred Precorian blade, we can lay broke the curse, but Body shattered the blade. Alright. So, anyway, yeah. This is all just beginning cutscene stuff. Not really that important. I'm pretty sure, like, if you know the story. I'm sorry I'm not really, like, reading the dialogue like I used to. It's just, now I just kind of, like, you know, play the game wherever I feel like playing at the time. If I feel like reading the dialogue, I'll read the dialogue. If I don't, then I don't. There's just a lot of plot here, and I'm just gonna want to get through it, get to the game. Even though we're already playing the game. You know what I mean. We want to get to the adventure. Alright, so if you played any of the portable Zelda games before, you'd probably know like how the menu system works. So it's not really that hard to navigate. You turn to stone, my body's cursed, her eyes are filled with life. Savior. Okay. Who? I don't even know who that's talking. Is that like Link's inner thoughts? So anyway, we got the sword now, but you might notice that we don't even have the spin attack. If you try holding B, you won't be able to do it. But that's just because we get the spin attack through training. And there's a guy who teaches you sword techniques in Hyrule Town. So I'm actually going to go visit that guy first, because I don't know exactly when you can learn it. But I do know that it was pretty early in the game. And then we'll head on over to the Minish Woods and then start our little grand adventure. This was not here before. Okay, so I guess we can't go to Hyrule Castle Town until we completed our little errand in Minish Woods, so off we go. You got 1 rupee! It's green. Yeah, this is the game where I got that "it's green" thing that I sometimes say. When I first played this game, when I did an LP of it, that line just made me laugh so much that I just started saying it, because like the only reason it's there is to take up space in the text. It's not like, you got 1 rupee, you better like collect a lot of these because it's 1 rupee. No, it's just like, it's green. It's like, is that for colorblind people or what? I don't know. It's just weird, and I find it really, I just find it really strange for them to say that. But oh well. I digress. So anyway, this is the way to the Minish Woods. Which, by the way, this is probably one of my favorite songs in the entire game. It's just, it's like really catchy and relaxing, but also kind of upbeat. And I don't know what it is. It's just really like soothing in a way. So anyway, that cave, this is a cave right here. I didn't actually know how to open up those until I saw a sign that was talking about them, and I was like, oh, you can go through I can go through these now, and I'm like I've been seeing those things all over the place, so that's gotta be like something. That's gotta tell me something, right? So anyway, there's actually a piece of heart over. Okay, I forgot about that. There's a piece of heart over here. There's actually 4 pieces of heart in this game that you can get before getting the first heart container. I'm actually not kidding. And I think I remember how to get them all. So we gotta go up and save this guy. Hello.
Hey!
I like how it gives you like this action music for a second, but the Octoroks will always die with one hit from the sword, no matter what sword it is. At least the red ones. Body? Body has cursed someone. What? The sacred blade? Is that so? I see, you see. You know, you and I have quite a bit in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of bodies. And you say that reforging the sacred blade can break the curse. Well, then you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My boy! True peace is what all true warriors strive for. Okay. There, now you can't possibly be behind. So yeah, now we can press select to ask this guy like what to do next. So he's kind of like our fairy companion for the game. Well, he's not a fairy. He's a hat. Hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small, and you're far too big to meet them now. Eh, who are the Minish? Ah, yes, I'm going to explain. Humans call them Picori, but they're actually called the Minish, yeah. I don't really get it either. So anyway, we're up to 17 minutes now, so it's about time to stop the video. It's kind of weird because the first time I did a Let's Play of this, it took me about like 3 parts to get to this point in the game. But that's when I was under a time limit. But even then, like with the added time, it still didn't get to this point. So I'm definitely doing this a lot faster than the first time. Yeah, whatever. A lot of explanations, but basically there's a lot of restrictions when you're Minish size. Like you actually can't walk through this water until you get the flippers, which you don't get those for a long time, and it sucks. So there's the Minish village right there, and then there's a piece of heart in here. There's a big acorn, or I guess not really a big acorn, because the acorn's not big, we're just small. Which is actually a joke they use in this game. Oh yeah, that's something I wanted to point out. In these kinds of areas, you'll see like this little tree branch that you can go under, and you can see like Link under the branch, but then all of a sudden he'll just be in front of it, and it just looks weird how it can just like change so suddenly like that. I always notice that when I'm walking through those things, and I'm just like, that just looks weird. Pico Picori. So that's why the normal people call these guys the Picori, because that's basically like what they say. So they probably think they're Pokemon or something. I don't know. So anyway, we need to figure out like how to talk to them. So there's actually a guy called Festari who can speak English or Japanese or whatever version of this game you're playing. But anyway, the first piece of heart is actually up here. Or I guess the second piece of heart in the game. But the next piece of heart, yeah, it's right over here. So that's the second one you can get before the first heart container. And this is like as far to my knowledge. I mean, I don't know how to get every single piece of heart in the game, otherwise on my other file I would have had all 20 hearts. So anyway, this guy's Festari. I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since humans came here. My name's Festari, blah blah blah. You need a Jabbernut. Okay. Which kind of reminds me of Mario and Luigi in a way, like Mario and Luigi 1, like, where you have to get like a random object just to like fulfill some kind of menial task. And anyway, this is the storage house that the Minish use, which is just a big barrel. And the Jabbernut is over here, so we can move this out of the way. And there we go. Anyway, the Jabbernut, even though I'm holding it in my hands right now. Every time I play this game, I always have to make that comment because it's just stupid. So we've eaten the Jabbernut, and now you can understand us. The Elder said that the humans could no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us. I'm sitting right in front of you, dude. It's kind of weird because in the dialogue before with the King of Hyrule, he said that only kids can see the Minish now, but that's actually not true. because even some kids can't see them. So I don't know if it just requires like really good eyesight or some sort of like special gift, but yeah, like not every single kid in Hyrule Town can see the Minish. So anyway, this is the Elder. Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We've had a little off, blah blah blah. Like, anyway, yeah. So we need to reforge the Quarry Blade. In order to do that, we need to get the 4 elements. The first element is the one of Earth, and it's an Earth Shrine, which is just a little bit north of here. Yeah, that shrine that I don't know what Festari is. Is he like a wizard or like a sage or something? I don't really know, but you wish to go to the shrine? Very well, this way. So anyway, this is actually the first dungeon. So I think right here we're gonna have to stop the video, and we actually go into this dungeon Minish sized. So yeah, in the next video of Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, we are gonna go into the Earth Shrine place. Yeah. So I'll see you all next time, everybody. You have a good day now.